In this video, we'll demonstrate how to remove, replace, and calibrate the Autonomy Steering Encoder on the Big Joe BPM44. You will need a 1.5, a 2.5, and a 5mm hex key, along with the Autonomy Steering Encoder calibration tool. Using a 5mm hex key, loosen the two front cover bolts, then slide the cover forward. Disconnect the LED and blue light power connectors, then remove the cover completely from the robot. Locate the Autonomy Steering Encoder on the lower right side of the electrical compartment. Turn the wheel so the collar screw is aligned outward and easy to reach. Remove power from the robot. Turn off the key switch, press the emergency stop, and disconnect the main battery connector. It is now safe to unplug the encoder's 6-pin Molex connector. Using the 1.5mm hex key, loosen the collar screw on the bottom end of the encoder, just above the bearing block. Do not remove the screw completely. With the 2.5mm hex key, remove the two screws securing the encoder mounting tabs to the bearing block. Slide the encoder off the shaft. Install the new encoder by reversing the removal process. Slide the encoder fully onto the shaft, ensuring the collar is loosened so it seats properly. Using the 2.5mm hex key, fasten the two mounting screws to secure the encoder in place. Tighten the shaft collar screw with the 1.5mm hex key. Be careful not to over-tighten. Connect the steering encoder calibration tool to the sensor. Attach the alligator clips, red to the positive fuse post and black to the main battery ground. Reconnect the main battery connector, release the emergency stop, and power on the machine. Check that the shaft collar moves in tandem with the gear. If not synchronized, retighten the collar. Manually center the wheel. Use the red centering LED on the motor carriage to confirm the wheel is centered. It toggles on and off at the center point. Press and hold the button on the calibration box for a full 30 seconds. Do not release the button or move the wheel during this process. Verify an approximate 1.8 volt reading at the center position. Then disconnect and remove the calibration tool. Power off the machine again. Turn the key switch off, press the emergency stop, and disconnect the main battery connector. Reconnect the 6-pin Molex from the encoder to the machine. Reconnect the main battery connector, release the emergency stop, and power on the machine. Test the robot to ensure proper operation. Using the LiDAR, verify that the fields change as the wheel moves, and confirm that field 08 displays when the wheel is centered. Then, on the UI, go to Settings, Autonomy, Encoders, and check the line labeled Encoder Steering Angle Degrees. The reading should change approximately plus or minus 90 degrees from lock to lock. Slide the front cover back into place. Then tighten the bolts using the 5mm hex key. You have successfully completed the encoder installation and calibration process. The machine is now ready for use. For further details, refer to the service manual or contact technical support.